Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this channel, I'm going to be teaching you how to sew, how to pattern draft, tips about sewing, stuff like that. But this particular video is not for that. This video is just to introduce myself. I just want to tell you guys how my sewing stuff started. Yeah, my mom used to sew. She had a machine, in fact. She used to sew, but I never really saw her use that machine. I think she used it before moved into our former house. That was when she was using it more. Because when we were there, she didn't particularly use it like that. I don't remember, honestly don't remember her using it. She probably did, but I cannot remember. So she used to teach me how to sew, different stitches, all those sorts of stuff they taught us in home economics. That's what she was teaching me. So that was kind of where I started from. And sometimes I'd tear up her. Anyway, they're not used anymore. It's not clothes that she's still going to use. So I'll tear up some of her old clothes and then sew them into something. And I never really wore them. I just liked making things. So I just cut it up and stitch it together. And she was like, "Oh, is this what I mean?" I was like, "Oh, that's so nice, so cute and everything." What? Yeah, that's basically it. I remember this time in my secondary school, I made a high-low skirt. And during that period, we were doing some kind of creativity thing, but it was not the school that organized it. It was like my set girls were like, let's just do this and blah 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 blah. And all of my friends were like, she's going to wear it, and this is so nice. But it was actually nice. It was really nice. It's just that it wasn't professionally done. I even added a zip. God knows where I got that zip from, but I added a zip. And she was like, she's going to wear it. I don't, guys, she didn't wear it, but then what she said made me feel so good. And my friends came like, if you can use your hand to sew this, and I'm like, yes, I did. Like, use my hand to sew it. And they were praising me and stuff like that. And then I remember that was in my secondary school. So I had a gap year. I applied for university and I didn't reach the cutoff mark. So I had to stay for a gap year. And me and my friends were meant to go to that school together. Like we literally planned the two of us are going to go to that school. And neither of us got it. But God has a reason for everything, and I didn't go to the school. So I had a gap year, and in the first part of the second quarter of my gap year, that sounds like a Bible verse. But yeah, that's what it says. That was when I started to learn sewing professionally, because I was wasting my time now. My mom and my dad were like, you need to do something. Like I cannot be, because I need to do something now. I cannot be staying at home and be idle and not be doing it. I will get depressed. So my neighbor, my neighbor sews. My neighbor sews, so I went to learn with her. It was a really nice experience, you know. Because as I was learning to sew, she was teaching me how to sew, and I was also getting experience with customers. Sometimes customers will want these customers, but customers will want, they just I just basically had an experience with customers, and that was really cool and nice. Yeah, I remember there was this time before I there was this time I was really low. I wasn't really grabbing like I wasn't grabbing the whole sewing thing properly, and she just, they were having a meeting. We were not plenty, but we were just having a meeting, and she was like, your future is bright in regards to this sewing. And I was so happy. Like, even just thinking about it, I was so happy, because that was the point where I was like, I was like, literally that day I was like, I'm not coming back here again, because I was fed up, I was tired, I was frustrated. Like, I remember I teared up like 2 times when I was tearing up like 2 times while she was teaching me. She didn't scold me, but I was just frustrated. I was just really frustrated. I couldn't get what she was teaching properly, and I just, so that day I was like, I'm not going to come. In my head, not Lisa. Like, I'm not going to come back here again. I'm tired, I'm fed up, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, so let me just. And she said that, and it really uplifted my soul. Oh, it really uplifted my soul. And I came back now, obviously. Finished my mother's payment. I don't remember how I paid, because I'm not gonna pay. I finished the whole session that I was meant to have with her. And I remember she even used to give me like kids' clothes to help her sew, and then she'd give me like 500 naira for me. I was so happy because I'm not getting money from anywhere. If I wanted any money, I thought I was going to tell her, Mommy, I want to go and do this, Mommy, I want to get, but I was getting my own money. And I'm like, I'm so nice. Anyway, so that was basically how we went. And then after my gap year, I finally got into school, and in my first year, I told my roommates that I sew, and they were like, "Oh, that's nice. Now you're going to sew for us and stuff like that." And I was like, "I would love to sew it for you people, Lord, but I don't have a machine." I remember when I was learning, my parents were so proud. They were so happy. They were like, "When you go to university, we're going to get a machine for you, and you'll be sewing there, sewing there, sewing there." That was not what happened. They felt like it was going to distract me, and I absolutely understood them. I was like, yes, sewing might actually distract me. I mean, you're making money already. It was not going to distract me, and I absolutely understood them. And then I went to school and I saw everybody doing business. And I'm like, it's not as if I'm doing law or some kind of medical course that was blow my head. So I started saving for a machine, and I eventually got a machine in my 200 level. And one of my semi roommates in my first year, because she was not actually a roommate, she was just a friend. She was just a friend to everybody in that room. So she came and she was my first customer in school. I know before I went to school safe, I had customers. My main customers were those people that were staying at my dad's boys' quarters. They patronized me, or forget. They patronized because they were going out and stuff. So they patronized me. And then I came to school, and then Mr. Bell patronized me, and I was so happy. I was like, that's not even reached, this machine has not reached 1 week in my hand. I already have a customer. I was like, God, please, let customer be coming like this. Anyway, so that's what happened. And not up to like how many days again? I shall know it did not reach 1 week. One person from that my first room again came and told me that she was going for a wedding. She came with someone else. That person she came with another person. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Because I already used my money to buy a machine. I literally didn't have money like that. So I was so happy. I was so grateful to God for sending me those people. Like, so just sending them my way. Open my Instagram account. I had already started posting. I named it. I think I had different options for my name of my business. It took me time to get that business name. I know at first it was supposed to be my siblings' names joined together plus my own. It sounded like an action. It was a cool name, but I don't know why I did not use that name again. But I settled for J Kato. J G for Gabriella, I for Ifich, the other I for Ikeo, the T for Teresa. Right now I'm at home doing nothing. And my cousin, there was one of my cousins that used to help her sew, because she also sews, but she didn't go through a professional course or something like that. So I just go and help her to sew sometimes. She's like, why are you wasting your time? You have a lot of time. Why not just use it? Do a YouTube video, even if you're not going to reap from it now, you reap from it in the future. And I was like, yeah, because she was not even the only person that told me. Other people were telling me, do YouTube video. So I'm like, let me just do a YouTube video. And I've learned everything about sewing. Well, not everything, but yeah. Like when you're sewing, take your time. Watch your time, but take your time. Don't hurry too much. You're eventually still going to do it. It's not as if I have one big this that I'm trying to meet up with others. I was just like, I just wish I really calmed down. My sewing experience has been nice. There's no way you're not going to meet bumps on your road. I mean, on your way to success, in your journey to anything good at all. So I've met those. I'm not going to lie. I've disappointed a customer. They've played every part. My father has played the part of paying for my sewing lessons, buying my sewing machine, buying my weaving machine. Because even this time, I do not have many money at all. Anytime I want to buy a new fabric, I always tell my daddy. Anytime I want to buy something, I always like everything, all these small, hemming gun, masking tape, brown paper. I always tell him. My mom has encouraged me. She also helped me to buy my weaving machine, and hey, she's always encouraging me. Now she's even telling me what do I need. You get, God bless you, mother. You know, my parents have supported me and they've paid for things. My siblings, my sister, if you make a mistake, she's going to tell you you've made a mistake. She'll tell you stop small, but she will still tell you. I remember before my when I started, my work wasn't particularly neat, and she was like, I like this dress, I'm not going to lie, but something is missing. Like it's not neat. I need you to look, because my sister, I feel like my sister just has her standards on me. Like she see me like these men people. And so she used to just try to make sure I reach there. My brother too has supported me. Kai, my brother, my brother can be really sweet though, even though it's not every time he used to open his mouth. But he can be really sweet. He really helped me, that's nice. And they also, sometimes my mom pays for her outfits too. Sometimes I tell her, Mommy, don't worry. Like, because I mean, she has already got me, she helped me to buy a weaving. Do you know how much weaving machine is? Do you know how much sewing machine is? All these things are expensive. So sometimes I used to tell her, don't worry, don't worry. But she used to pay. Bless you, so. Bless you. Bless you, mommy. Even up till sleep. So, yeah. Now, if you're yet to start up, I will advise you to start up. Because what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe there are no funds and stuff. Just go to your YouTube channel. Go and download fashion illustration, fashion texts, all these pattern drafting texts. You can go and download them. You can watch YouTube videos if you don't have yes, they are not going to, because some people, it's better for them to learn from someone physically. But you have to start from somewhere. If you don't have the funds, you have to look for another means now. So you just get a subscribe to YouTube. Not only one. Me, as I'm going to be doing this YouTube channel, I'm going to be subscribed to all those other YouTube channels are for sewing, because you never stop learning, right? So yeah, and then for those of you that have already started, you're going to God is with you. Continue, don't stop. In this Nigeria, even if you're not in Nigeria, but you have to look for somewhere to get your money from. Do you get? So just continue. I don't know if that was good advice, but that's what I have to tell you. Just continue. I'm thankful to God for bringing me thus far. For bringing me this far. I'm really grateful. Like, thank God. I've not yet reached where I want to be, but you best believe. Is it best believe, or you better believe, man. I'm going to reach there. You're going to be hearing J Couture. Don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe. You can share this video to your friends. Turn on your notification. All of that. Please. That's a wrap. From now on, you're going to be seeing my face. Maybe depends on what I want to do, on what the topic is. But for the rest of it, it will just be mainly me, cutting drafts and fabrics and drawing out drafts for you to see and giving you tips and stuff. So, my thanks for watching.